Are you really having fun in eveonline, or are you just chasing the ISK dragon? For years, players have argued whether grinding for your subscription is true freedom or a soul-crushing chore. This video dives deep into the EVE subscription dilemma, exploring if focusing on in-game currency truly enhances your enjoyment or ultimately holds you back from the game's greatest adventure. I've been there endlessly calculating if you can really afford that next Plex, feeling the stress of the grind overshadow the fun of EVE. It's a dilemma that every player faces, ISK or enjoyment. This video offers a candid look at the ongoing debate within the EVE Online community, providing a balanced perspective on whether pursuing in-game currency for your subscription truly enhances your experience or subtly sabotages your fun. Are you really saving money or just wasting time? In the sprawling universe of EVE Online, every decision is a trade. Every hour spent mining, hauling, or ratting is a wager on ISK, on time, on value. And nowhere is that gamble more apparent than in the Plex economy. Let's break it down. ISK is the lifeblood of EVE. Earned through gameplay, spent on ships, modules, the market, things like speculation. Plex, on the other hand, is the premium currency bought with real-world money, convertible into ISK, and most importantly, redeemable for Amiga status, a tier that unlocks the full power of your account. You can do everything with an Amiga clone. But here's the paradox. Many players chase free Amiga by grinding enough ISK to pay and buy a Plex off the market. No credit card required, just time, effort, and a whole lot of patience. It sounds like a win, right? Play the game, earn your subscription, and save money. But is it really free? Or are you just trading hours of gameplay for a digital treadmill that keeps you locked in a cycle of economic survival? This is the heart of the Plex paradox, a system that promises financial freedom but may quietly cost you more than you think. For many capsuleers, the path to Amiga isn't paved with epic battles or grand discoveries. It's carved out in asteroid belts, mission hubs, and endless waves of NPC pirates. Mining, missions, ratting, these are the bread and butter ISK makers, accessible, reliable, and deeply, deeply repetitive. But here's the catch, every hour spent grinding ISK is not an hour spent exploring wormholes, engaging in PvP, or building alliances, the social part of the game. The opportunity cost is real. You're not just earning currency, you're sacrificing gameplay variety, social interaction, and the thrill of what really does make EVE Online the most unique game out there. Listen to the community. Quote, I used to log in, excited to roam low-sec, now I just grind missions to stay on an Amiga clone. Mining used to be relaxing, now it feels like a second job. I know I've heard that one before. I felt that one before. I burned out trying to Plex 2 accounts and I haven't logged in since. These aren't outliers, they're symptoms of a system that rewards persistence over passion. The grind promises freedom but often delivers fatigue. Is the Plex grind a clever workaround or a cleverly disguised trap? The subscription advantage, unlocking EVE's true potential. Let's flip the equation. What happens when you stop grinding for Amiga and just pay for it? Suddenly the game opens up. No more calculating ISK per hour, no more spreadsheets to justify your next ship purchase. With a paid subscription, you're not just buying Amiga, you're buying freedom. Freedom to experiment, to fly the blingy Gleela without sweating the loss, to test doctrine fits, burn through boosters, and dive into PvP without the dread of financial ruin. You're buying time to explore nullsec politics, join factional warfare, or simply roam for fun. It's time to engage with the community, your friends, and not just the economy. In a sandbox MMO like EVE, time is the most valuable resource. And a subscription doesn't just unlock content, it unlocks potential, your potential. So ask yourself, are you playing EVE or is EVE playing you? Player archetypes, who benefits most? EVE isn't one game, it's many. And how do you approach the Amiga grind depends on who you are in New Eden. Let's look at some of these archetypes. First, the hardcore ISK maker. These players treat EVE like an economic simulation. They thrive on the efficiency, optimize ISK per hour, and often Plex multiple accounts. For them, the grind is the game. The subscription is optional. Their gameplay loop is built around self-sufficiency, and Plexing reinforces their mastery of their game. Next, the casual explorer. They log in for the thrill of discovery, not the grind. For these players, time is precious and unpredictable. A paid subscription removes the pressure to earn playtime. It lets them roam, scan and storytell without worrying about their wallet or their wallet's ISK balance. Then there's the PvP focused. For them, risk is the reward. They burn ships, test fits and chase adrenaline. Grinding for Plex? That's a distraction. A subscription lets them focus on combat, not commerce, making losses feel like lessons, not liabilities. A grinder running 10 incursions a week? Plex pays for itself. A wanderer logging in twice a month? Subscriptions save sanity. And a warrior flying solo in low sec? Amiga unlocks the edge that they need. EVE is a sandbox, but how you play and how you pay shapes your experience. So ask yourself, are you building an empire or just enjoying the stars? Finding your balance, a personal EVE equation. There's no universal answer to the Plex paradox. No perfect ratio of ISK to time, grind to glory, subscription to satisfaction, because EVE isn't just a game, it's a mirror, and what you see depends on who you are. Ask yourself, what fuels your journey? Is it the thrill of the hunt, the camaraderie of shared ops and comms, the quiet pride of a fat wallet and a well-oiled industry chain? Your enjoyment metrics matter, not just your kill board, not just your wallet, but your why. Some will Plex with precision, others will subscribe for simplicity. Both are valid, both are powerful, but if they serve your goals, your time, your joy, then that's all that matters. Because in the end, EVE is about a journey. It's not just the ISK. Choose the path that makes your journey legendary. In the end, the Plex paradox is not a trap, it's a choice. Whether you grind for ISK in game or pay real world money for your Amiga clone, the right path really does depend on you, your playstyle, your priorities, and probably most importantly, how much time you have to actually play this game. Hardcore industrialists may thrive on the challenge of self-sustaining accounts, I know I did, while casual explorers or PvP pilots may find more joy in freeing themselves from the grind and just paying for it. EVE's economy does offer that flexibility, but it's up to each player to decide what makes their journey meaningful to them. Because in New Eden, value isn't just measured in ISK, it's measured in experience. So choose the route that lets you play your EVE your way.